Shifting our focus back to Sydney in Australia, after the dastardly attack, we have seen very many world leaders respond and express their condolences and strongly condemn this terror attack. And this time it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's also strongly condemned the ghastly terror attack that's carried out today at the Bondi Beach in Australia. He goes on to say that this attack was targeting people celebrating the first day of the Jewish festival of Hanukkah. On behalf of the people of India, he says, I extend my sincere condolences to the families who lost their loved ones. We stand in solidarity with the people of Australia in this hour of grief. India has zero tolerance towards terrorism and supports the fight against all forms and manifestations of terrorism. My colleague Siddhant Mishra with all the details. Siddhant, a very, very strong and stern statement by the Indian Prime Minister.
Well, that's right, Greha. In fact, Prime Minister Modi condemns terror attack at the Bondi Beach in Australia. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also reiterated India's policy towards terrorism, which is, and I quote Prime Minister, India has zero tolerance towards terrorism and supports the fight against all forms and manifestation of terrorism, unquote. In fact, in the past also, Greha, India each time around, whenever there is a terror attack taking place across the globe, perhaps India is the first few countries to react and condemn the terror attack. Perhaps, in fact, at the international forums also, time and again, whether it's the SCO grouping or whether it's G20 or whether it's BRICS, at each and every grouping, India has been raising the issue.
Absolutely. We also have Aman joining us from the CNN News18 newsroom. Aman, this is particularly after the Pahalgam terror attack, and that's why every sort of condemnation for terrorism by the Indian Prime Minister comes with such a strong, stern words and messaging, and this one is no different because India has stood in solidarity with Israel. Now the Jewish community has been targeted yet again, and hence this particular tweet by the Indian Prime Minister.
Well, absolutely, Greha. India at all the world forums has made it very, very clear that there cannot be any duplicity when it comes to your stand against terrorism. And now we have both the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister, S. Jaishankar, put out very strong statements condemning the terror attack in Australia and showing their solidarity for Australia. Australia has been a strategic partner for India. You know, it's a part of the Quad mechanism, and the Prime Minister, in fact, the Australian Prime Minister share very good, close bond. And the Prime Minister clearly saying that he strongly condemns the ghastly terror attack carried out today at the Bondi Beach, targeting people celebrating the first day of the Jewish festival or Hanukkah. The Prime Minister saying on behalf of the people of India, I extend my sincere condolences to the families who've lost their loved ones. We stand in complete solidarity with the people of Australia in this hour of grief. The Prime Minister also saying India has zero tolerance for terrorism and supports the fight against all forms and manifestations of terrorism. A very strong point by India, a point it has been making on the world forums as well. Israel has also strongly condemned this attack on the Jewish community, and India and Israel also have been close partners, as is India and Australia. So I think Indian statement coming very, very forthrightly, very, very strongly condemning this particular